For some time now, our country, Ghana, has been divided with regards to the Achimota Ghana Education Service, Rastafarians, and then the National Association of Graduate Teachers, brouhaha. It's all about the two Rastafarian boys who were denied admission into the Achimota Senior High School. This has generated a lot of conversation and, of course, a lot of talk on social media. It all happened on the 19th of March 2021, where Rashwad Mankrabia posted on his social media, his Facebook page, saying that his son and one other boy were refused admission because of their dreadlocks or because of their Rasta. And then Rashwad was of the view that people should be allowed to practice their belief and, of course, their culture wherever they want to practice it. They also threatened to take the matter as far as they could to seek redress and then to get their boys into the Achimota Senior High School. A lot of people have reacted, but before that, let us take this reaction from the two fathers and, of course, from the boy who threatened court action and also said that they were going to do everything within their means to get sure that the President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, reacts to all that is going on. I'll bring you the video shortly, but before that, let me say a very big thank you to Crampak. Crampak is basically saying that it is a pain reliever to relieve you of that pain, especially that menstrual cramps that makes you feel uneasy, that makes you feel at ease, and that makes you feel uneasy, and so Crampak is here to make you feel at ease. Their numbers are on the screen right now. Let's take the reaction from both parents and then we'll take the reaction from Tyrone as well.
They said the headmistress was at a meeting, so they directed us to the assistant headmaster, and he wasn't in, so we waited a couple of minutes. When he came, we went to see him, and his response was, no, it's against the school's rules. If he has dreadlocks, he better go scrape it, or we should look for other school. You know, you can't judge somebody with their heads and reject them, you know. But they should consider such things and take it serious, you know, and make choices, take students by their caliber, what they can. Or at least they could have accepted him and check if it's a rude boy or he's not somebody who is going to, have bad influence on other kids. At least they should give a chance.
No, I wasn't expecting that, because in this day and age, one would not expect that kind of thing. Furthermore, what does his dreadlocks have to do with him studying and achieving whatever he needs to achieve in the school? You know, this is we are in a time now, this is an information age where information is all over the place. And dreadlocks has become a fashion statement all over the world. Right, you see so many celebrities, so many multinational corporations are using dreadlocks to sell their products and all of that. So it's not anything strange. It's one of the most popular hairstyles today. So we went to the assistant headmaster, and he basically said the same thing. As a matter of fact, he was bragging and boasting that they have done it to others before, last year and the year before, and they took them to court and they won. So they're not afraid of us going anywhere we want to go. Well, we are looking for the president to intervene, the president of this country. We want him to intervene, because if these people think they can violate the Constitution, then of course the president has to answer to that. He has to tell us why there are institutions in the country that is violating the Constitution. So we want to take it to the GES and we want to take it to court. We want a class action, the lawsuit.
Getting the first choice, Achimota was one of the very schools I've always wanted to school at. And so I was expecting they would just accept. But then thinking of bringing in the hair problem and telling me because of your hair, we quit, we push aside academics and everything and just focus on the dread first. I was really bit shocked and surprised. Maybe I would go to St. John's with my sisters, because I have two of my sisters and my very best friend, Manasseh. He's also there. So I was considering then changing to St. John's. It's still worth it, because the school is no good as the students. Yeah, when we take Achimota and we eliminate all the students out, it's just a building. So having a dedicated soul in somewhere like St. John's, I think it still works out.
All right, so that was Raswad Mankrabia and of course his fellow Rastafarian brother, and then you saw Tyrone, and then you had Tyrone. His name is Tyrone. You had Tyrone as well saying that he is at sea why Achimota will not be focusing on his brain, but then they are rather focusing on his style of hair, or on his hairdo rather. And then on the 20th of March 2021, the Ghana Education Service sent out a directive to the Achimota Senior High School to admit the two boys and then allow them pursue higher education in their school. And then after GES gave that directive, National Association of Graduate Teachers, which is led by Angel Carbonu, came out to blast the GES, and then is basically saying that the GES has no right to interfere in the decisions of the Achimota Senior High School. Angel Carbonu was also of the view that if the boys want to pursue the education, then they have to follow the rules and regulations of the Achimota Senior High School, because it is normally said that if you go to Rome, you do what the Rome do. Let us take the reaction from Angel Carbonu speaking to the GES.
The GES should reverse that decision as a matter of urgency. Otherwise, we don't have a choice than to solidarize with the teachers and management of Achimota School by engaging ourselves in certain actions. I believe in the rules and regulation of Achimota, and I believe in the rules and regulation of all other schools. That's why we are saying that we welcome the court case. We will attach ourselves to the court case. The outcome of the court case will direct a new educational atmosphere, and that one we are very sure we can handle it.
All right, so that was Angel Carbonu speaking to the GS. He was also of the view that we have school for the blind, where blind students go to practice, or where blind students go to further their education, and then you have school for the deaf and dumb, or where they go and then further the education. So if this Rasta boys want further the education, then they should get themselves a school for Rastafarians. Comment a lot of people are found very, very unfortunate, and then people have labeled unwise. That is what people are saying. I'll bring you that video shortly, but then before I bring you that video, let me say a very big thank you once again to Anasboy. Anasboy said, Brana Sway, POP Seal and Papa Padia. Then the person you have to contact, or the company, or the best brand to trust is Anasboy. Anasboy is verified, tried, and tested. Funny numbers no was screen is here. Anasboy say, POP Seal and POP fiber Papa. So can't your problem. Money 70% or real Juma now, or budget 30 as also. Let's listen to Angel Carbonu. When we come back, there is still more.
There are people who are born blind. There are people who are born deaf. There are people who are born handicapped. Is that not so? Good. Are there no institutions for them? Are there not institutions for all these people? The Ganwulomo will not wear shoe when he is in his white calico. True or not true? The Ganwulomo, the Huno in the Volta region, the Konfo in Ashanti region, they dress in a particular way. Is that not true? If all these people come to a school and want to manifest their religions, what are you going to do? I mean, I don't even know why the Rastafarians don't have their own schools. I don't even know, because they've been in this country for a very long time.
All right, so that was Mr. Angel Carbonu right there. And then Mr. Angel Carbonu, when he was faced with questions as to why we admit foreign students and then allow them to practice education here in Ghana with their Kelly hairstyles and then with their hairstyle, Mr. Carbonu was of the view that if Caucasians or if foreign students are to trim down their hair and then be enrolling in our schools, they'll look very, very ugly as compared to our fellow brothers and sisters, our sons and daughters in this other institution. He says that it is right for these boys to trim their hair and continue their education, but then our laws do not make room for other students outside to cut their hair and then practice education here in Ghana. Comments, as I said earlier on, a lot of people are found very, very unfortunate. But then Rasta Man Wayo, who happens to be a representative of these boys and also of their father, says that they are going to take court action against the Ghana Education Service for rescinding its decision onto as to why the Achimota Senior High School shouldn't admit the students. The Ghana Education Service on 20th of March came out to say that Achimota Senior High School must and should admit the students. But then in a meeting they held sometime, we are not really clear as to when the meeting was held. But then in that meeting, you had the parents, you had the boys, and then you had the headmistress of Achimota Senior High School, and also the representatives from GES as well. According to the GES, after listening to the side of the headmistress and then looking at the rules and regulations governing Achimota Senior High School, it rescinded its decision, saying that Achimota School is right in not admitting the boys. The boys passed, and then they came out with flying colors. All right, they have admission into Achimota Senior High School, but if they want to further their education, then they should cut off their dreadlocks, something that Raswoyu or Rastaman Wayu has found very unfortunate. They say that they are going to take court action, and then even the Rastafarian Council of Ghana is threatening to pursue this case to the highest level, so far as it is within their rights to practice, though. And then Nanaba Anamwa has also reacted to all that is going on. But before I bring you Nanaba Anamwa's reaction, the Parent Teacher Association of Achimota Senior High School came out to say that it doesn't agree with the Ghana Education Service, and then the Ghana Education Service has no right to interfere in the basic or even in the daily dealings of Achimota Senior High School. So they issued a letter to that effect, and basically all they are saying is that they support the decision of the school not to admit Tyrone and his other friend, this Rasta Farian. So let me read some excerpts of their letter to you. It says that the Achimota School PTA, that's the Parent Teacher Association Executive, unreservedly and unequivocally supports the school's decision to enforce its rules with respect to the admission of 3 students with dreadlock hairstyle. So this is what they are saying, and they even go on to quote portions of the 1992 Constitution, Article 1, Clause E, which says that for the purpose of educational welfare of a person who has not attained the age of 18 years, gives the school the right to set such rules, in furtherance of education. So basically what they are saying is that once the students or once this guy is having turned 18, the school has every right to interfere and then to set rules and regulations to govern them. Something people have called double standards. A lot of people have posted pictures that are circulating on social media, and then you have some students in uniforms, and then people are saying this could be the next Achimota school if the students are granted admission. Nanaba Anamwa reacting to all of this, that is to say, she says that in all of this, as the young man that I feel sorry for, GES, Achimota School, and NAGRAT, etc., appear more concerned about who is right and wrong. Think about the poor innocent boy caught up in all of this. His picture is all over the place. How is he feeling? Do you care? And then you have other pictures of Caucasians or foreigners in Achimota Senior High School, and then an incident people find very unfortunate, because as I speak to you now, Achimota has admitted another lady where a foreign student, of course, a foreign student in the school, and then they are denying Tyrone and his other friend admission into Achimota Senior High School. Stonebwoy also reacting to all of this things, add this to say, it says that valid, look how it's neatly kept. That is the son of Raswad in Krabia, a parent of one of the students. He comes back to say that, may I ask please, what harm does it cause a school from admitting students because of their hairstyle as Rastafarian? So this is the question Stonebwoy is asking. And then as I yesterday Osechireti here in the Ashanti region, Okes admitted Prince Selassie, who also happens to be a Rasta student, something that the Rastafarian community has really welcomed with joy, and then a lot of happiness, saying that students with Rasta or Rastafarian students should also be given the opportunity to learn, and then they shouldn't be discriminated against. So this is basically all that has been happening. Are these parents going to court, and then how far are they going to pursue these court issues against the GES, the NAGRAT, or even Achimota Senior High School? We'll bring you the updates as they trickle, and do not forget to subscribe to this channel, of course, here on Ghana page, and then you know what to do. Follow us across social media on Facebook at GHPage News, on Instagram at GHPage News, on Twitter at GHPage_com, and then you can always visit our website www.ghpage.com. Do not forget, my name is Gypsum, and I remain your MC General. How are you guys?
21st clinic sciatica expert 21st clinic ye ho ne dia bibiduro esan yare wo ba ya yo lab test na wie no ye be ye o massage bi a wo ba wi asokra wo nya bi da ye wie de wato machine so ne dia bibiduro ne dia wo no enti wo to ase ho no entini na wo ho no esane fa wo sirem wananse wo nantu nyina fa wo nanso ho nyina no sa eho teche mape nurse wo die mia ye friend sciatica na wo mo ye expert e wo Ghana ha no 21st clinic ye wo more than 10 branches e wo Ghana ha wudu sunya ne ye nie kumase enkran baabi a se ye bie foforo e wo tadi ma efie kuma number 9 eho na sciatica expert 21st clinic adwuma obetimi afre wo frɛ number no branch na ben wo ne a kyerɛ wo na wo kɔ hɔ 0540 311311 0540 311311 sciatica expert 21st clinic